Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Florida Studio Theater's Bounds Live. Tonight, we present a completely improvised musical titled When X Meets Y. And now put your hands together and make a lot of noise for your host for this evening, Mr. Shaedler-Luera.
To FST Improv's special production of When X Meets Y, a completely improvised musical. Yeah. All right. Thank you. So first of all, I'm going to introduce some folks that are going to make this production possible. First of all, let's hear it for Upper Tech. Back in the booth for FST Improv, let's hear it for Dana. And over in our little music pit here, we haven't had a chance to work with this guy in a while. Let's welcome back Jim Prosser. And our usual weekend musician who out of nowhere tells me, hey, you know what, I could also improvise on drums. So yeah, let's have him come along as well for performing. Let's hear it for Hunter Brown. So the show tonight is going to feature some cast members of FST Improv and also some special guests that we've invited to be in this show. So it's going to be the first time on this stage for a couple of them and some other newcomers from the local scene. And it's going to be a fun night. So to get us started, we're going to need two things to help build out this musical. Okay. Now, unlike most improv shows, we're not going to be coming to you repeatedly for other suggestions. We're going to get a couple of things at the top, and then we're just going to run with it for about an hour. Okay? Like we said, it is a completely improvised musical. All right? So the first thing I'm going to need is a location where a lot of people who know each other would get together. A reunion? Did somebody say reunion? Okay, good. Let's be a little bit more specific. What kind of reunion? A class reunion. All right, and let's get even more specific. Is it high school or college? High school, and how many years? 10. 10 was the first thing I heard. All right, so we are at a 10-year high school reunion. 10-year high school reunion will be the primary inspiration behind our improvised musical. All right, now for this next one, what I'm going to need is a brave audience volunteer to join me up on stage. You won't need to say anything, you'll just need to follow my instructions, and it'll be an important part of our show. Who would like to join us up on stage? Preferably somebody who is not a musician or does not know anything about music. Is that really everybody? Everybody here is a musician? Really? You seriously won't need to say anything. You'll just, all right, come on up. All right, we have one audience volunteer. Okay, I'm going to give you some freebies as well for being so brave. Let's get, how about a nice round of applause for our audience member? Your name? Denise! All right. I'm going to give you a couple of these freebies for you to enjoy. There you go. Now what I want you to do is walk over to Jim's piano. Okay, you can go on the other side. Right on, yeah, there you go. And what I want you to do is just play 3 keys, anywhere on the keyboard. Separately, anywhere. Could you repeat those 3 again? All right, you got those, Jim? You want to repeat them for us, Jim? You want to show it to us again, Denise? You got it? All right, good, excellent. Thank you, Denise. Thank you very much. And what Jim is going to do is going to be using those 3 keys to help inspire the music for our show. They'll inspire the opening overture, and then we'll see if it comes back throughout the show. All right. So thank you, Denise, once again. Thank you for everyone who offered up to patch together our opening suggestion of 10-year high school reunion. Jim, let's hear those keys one more time. Excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to When X Meets Y, the musical.
smile because 10 years ago my name was Steve, but now my name's Cheryl, and I'm so happy to be here. I've been married twice, and boy has it been fun. Maybe I'll be married a third time after this reunion's done. I'm just so happy to be back in Ridgeway High.
in New York, and now I'm back in Indiana. What is a girl with a broken patella supposed to do? But I'm
You totally own the 5-year reunion.
That was 5 years ago. I was 5 years removed from high school at this time, but now I'm like 10 years removed. I'm divorced.
This doesn't sound like my wingman. What happened to my wingman? What happened to my wingman? What'd you do with my wingman?
Dude, I got freaked out. I got freaked out. I started watching too much VH1. Where are they now? And then I started thinking, like, I'm just a guy that's hanging out at a 7-Eleven, still living in
Yeah.
Kirk, man, you got it.
What? Only because I'm floor supervisor of the Home Depot?
There you go, rubbing that kind of stuff in.
That's a recent promotion. I'm sorry. It rolls out the tongue.
High school was a good time, but it turned ugly. I married my high school sweetheart back in the day. It ended ugly. Now I'm here, and
you know what?
I don't
You know
know
what your
why.
problem is? Instead of sitting in front of the tube and watching TV shows about where are they now, you gotta start asking yourself, where are you now, my friend?
More on that.
Where are you at?
7-Eleven, that's smoking machine.
I'm not talking about physically.
Coke
man.
cherry.
I'm not
Combo.
talking about physically. Oh, really?
Make the cherry Coke. They don't always have cherry Coke, but they make
It sounds good.
It's delicious.
Wait.
But I don't want to
That's off topic. That's off topic. No, I'm not talking about 7-Eleven. I'm not talking about Ridgeway High School. I'm not talking about Indiana. I'm talking about where are you here? I know you've gone through divorce and through some tough times.
I can't face these people. They're gonna see, like, man, you used to be so cool. You lettered in every single sport there ever was, even sports we didn't have.
The reunion dance is in about 5 minutes. I need you to build up that confidence. Talk to me. What's wrong?
Hurt my friends, I'm afraid I ain't as I seem. I'm living a nightmare instead of a dream. Back in the day, I was in heaven, but I'm stuck making Slurpees at 7-Eleven. I gotta get back back to that dream. I got to get back to that dream. The place where I had my mojo and I could go clean. The place where I would give a look and all the little girls would fall alert. Go moving rope. I gotta get back to that dream. So don't just sit there like a bump on a wall. Tell me, Kurt, get me out of this fall. 'Cause I gotta get back to a dream. Maybe I could borrow your comb, maybe some gel, some mousse or some foam. Maybe that'll help me find my place.
Let's go over to the locker room. Got some ideas.
Locker room.
Our old stomping grounds. Come on.
It's where I hung my very first horse photo.
I remember that photo. It's a really pretty horse.
Yeah. Even in high school, I knew I wanted to be a lady cop on a horse in New York City.
I was always so inspired by you. You would just say, I want to go to New York, and you just go.
Yeah.
I was never that brave.
Oh, James, but look, you're doing great things here. You own a vet clinic here. That's pretty awesome.
Imagine that, but I don't interact with people. I mean animals.
I'm back now, since I broke my patella, so... Oh my gosh, maybe I could work at your vet clinic. Do you need a receptionist or anything? Yeah, I mean, after I broke my patella, the doctor said that I shouldn't really do any more riding, so I can't really do a lot of physical activity, so receptionist work would be perfect. Thank you.
But you know, Janet, my job is so boring. You know, you just sit at a desk all day. You don't get to meet people. You're back.
No.
You know, go out there and meet people.
James, I had exciting in New York. Being a lady cop on a horse it's scary work. I'm 29 years old on the brink of turning 30, and maybe it's time I settle down.
I guess you're right. I mean, what better place to do that than
Indiana.
I mean, just all the opportunities and people you can meet working as a receptionist. You know, the men that come in there about their dogs are so sad. They're always single. Yeah.
I could meet a man at a vet clinic in Indiana. Nay, nay, I always thought I'd need a man atop my own white steed. I thought I'd brush his hair out of his eye and he would see a lady cop, strong and powerful, and in New York City. But now I'm back here in Indiana. Nay, nay,
I never friends. You know, I'm still the same Steve that held you up in those stunts. You know, we're still on the cheerleading squad together. That's right, we got it. I shouldn't tell anybody this, but I want to be prom queen.
My totally reasonable, and I vote for you.
I have been working on this since we graduated 10 years ago, all right?
Yeah, well, the dance is tonight, and I know that they're going to re-vote. Let's do this, yeah. You can make it happen.
I can do it, you know. I have the body, I have the hair.
Oh, yeah.
And I just have to get the walk together.
Okay, get it working out. Okay, here.
I mean, you guys have to move, so.
Smooth. So, you can kind of wiggle your hips. Yeah, let's start right here. And then you step out. And then you step back in.
Back in.
And then you step out. And then you step back in.
Okay.
You got it. Step
Out. Okay.
yeah.
And then I step
Yeah,
back in.
yeah, that's great.
And I step out.
Yeah, get it, girl.
And then I step back in. Ladies, this can be the day. I can finally say I can take that crown that I deserve all those years ago. I got my body and my moves. Now I got my two best friends who are gonna prove the best day back at Ridgeway High. We're gonna step right out. Step back in. Step out. Yeah. Step back in.
You're gonna take that stage. You're gonna make them all go wow. And that's because you're no longer a man, because you are a gal. Yeah. You're gonna be the prom queen.
That's right.
You're gonna all say your name.
Sherry.
You're gonna be
Step back in.
Okay, let's get all of our returning Ridgeway Warriors back out on the floor. All right. So as we know, as part of the high school reunion tradition, we're gonna finish the vote of the prom that happened 10 years ago, as is Ridgeway Warrior tradition. All right. So, but before we do that, we've got tons of votes to count. So what I need people to do is to pair up to help me count these votes. All right, so go ahead and find yourself a counting partner, someone who you think could help you tally, count, maybe someone you haven't worked with before. Here you go. Here's your bucket of votes. Here's your bucket of votes. And here's your bucket of votes. There you go. So just go through each of the votes, count fairly, and then we'll finally figure out who our high school king and queen, prom king and queen, was 10 years ago.
Silverman. I was in choir. I was on the equestrian team. Yeah, I
remember you either.
I'm Todd.
Todd. Todd. That's a nice name.
Played sports, baseball.
You're not counting.
Sorry. It's kind of hard to count, you know what I mean? I'm a product of the Indiana school system.
So, what do you do now, Todd?
Oh, I own a chain of 7-Elevens. I own a lot of 7-Elevens and take a lot of money and
Do
try
you
to...
get the Slurpees?
I walk in and I'll get a free Slurpee or two.
Oh, of course you get free ones because you own a chain. That's awesome!
Donate, free Slurpees to kids. Yeah. I even give a little bit of money to various charities.
How the votes coming?
They're coming awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of yapping over here.
It's a reunion. We got a lot of catching up to do, Kurt.
Well, this is a very important part of the Ridgewood Warrior tradition.
I'm here.
I'll go check with the rest of the groups, see how their tallying is going.
I even gave like a big donation to the ASPCB.
CV?
Yeah, the ASPCA. ASPCA, yeah.
I love animals.
Really?
Yeah.
I do a lot for animals.
God, I just sang a whole song about how much I love them. Yeah.
Wow.
I
I can't picture you like back 10 years ago.
Oh. What else?
But I'm glad you're here now.
Yeah. 10 years ago,
Yeah.
I'd get a peanut butter and honey sandwich from my mom, and she would drop me off about a block away. And then I'd put on my combat boots she didn't like, and choir was usually first period. But I dreamed of a life far away, and so I went and I got that life that's far away. And now I'm back. That didn't really answer your question, but what I'm saying is that I'm pretty much the same.
10 years ago seems long ago, but I'm glad to be back here at Ridgeway. 10 years ago, and this ain't no fable, I was the coolest kid at the cool kids table. 10 years ago, I had a dream, but I went so far away. And now I'm here, looking at you, and I'm so glad I came back to this school. Anything, I'll dance right here. So how you do? I don't remember. You're here today, and I'm so glad you came my way.
I guess, we have to find out who's from King and Queen again.
I need to change my vote.
To Sherry!
Janet.
Can I change mine too? To Todd. I'll change my vote for you.
everywhere.
Did you see me? I was like in the flow again. You know, I didn't have to do this.
Right. No, you look. You were like in your A game. Yeah, that was really awesome.
And she was like totally vibing me, and I was vibing her, and everything was just like, you know what I mean?
You know how hard it is for me to count votes?
Do you know how hard it is for me to meet a girl these days?
I graduated because I could throw a football and hit a home run.
I graduated because they were tired of me being at this school. It wasn't exactly rocket surgeon material. You're a math musician.
Sure. You're looking like that. I'm glad you found out.
Yeah, thank you. You know, like back in the day, you wouldn't have been trying to like weasel in and tally votes. You've been trying to help me get home with that.
You're right. That was not cool.
That violated the code.
That violated road code rule 13.
Which says?
To tally votes.
Chasing tail.
You look good out there. You had your A game on. It reminded you of that big game when you just broke right through the middle and got to that big touchdown. I'm smelling it, man. You're back in the game.
Against Central, right?
You're back in the game, man.
Dude, I am so in the game. I'm back in the game. What? I'm back in the game.
21!
'Cause
turn up the heat?
My lady, you're me too!
Well, I'm gonna check out there.
Yeah. God, this is like when I had my stick as a cop and I could beat people down if I wanted to. But I never did. I never did. What?
I touched a cheerleader.
You touched a cheerleader?
We shook hands.
You are a man in yearning.
Our kids were fighting.
Oh my
Hey
God!
guys, did somebody boil the water in the water cooler? Go ask someone else.
If my patella didn't hurt right now, I would be like smoking or something. I don't know.
We'd have to like call 911.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Oh, what does this mean?
Does this mean that best friends can't be best friends because they're yearning for other people and so they won't have time to be best friends? Even though
No.
one of them just got back from from New York City to Indiana.
Don't say things like that, Janet. You know, we've been friends for a really long time.
Yeah, for a really long time.
10 years.
10 years. Well, more than 10 years. 14.
4 of those years didn't count. Oh, God. You didn't count them. Janet, I never thought of the possibility of us not being best friends.
But when you yearn for somebody, you just are with them all the time.
Oh, no.
Why? Why?
Why?
Why?
Why?
Why?
Todd and Jenny too?
It was 10 years ago, and in my defense, you were Steve then, okay?
Name!
No, you know what? It's fine. I think it's unfair. I totally believe in you. We should ask for a recount.
Yeah,
Right?
we will demand a recount. That's right. Yeah.
If they do it in real elections, they can do it in prom elections.
In Florida, but Indiana has say too.
Yeah. Pretend it's Florida.
Right.
How are we going to convince them to recount? I mean, no one even remembers who I am. I should have never turned into a stupid woman.
Down. Hey, Kirk.
Hey, Kurt. Yeah.
How you doing?
Good. Just making sure I didn't lose any votes in corners after they were all thrown in the air.
No, let's check.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's a very complicated list.
Kirk, you've been working out. Look at you.
Oh, thank you.
It's been so long.
Yeah, thank you. I have been working out. Yeah, I mean,
You probably don't remember me. My name is Mary Jade. My name's not important. Look at that well-cropped hair.
Good news, we found some extra votes.
Amy's queen. Right?
Right.
This is queen.
Wow.
How are those tallies looking?
Well, I'm still counting, but I'm just gonna go back to my locker and finish these counts.
Yeah. I thought they still had a lot.
Do you need
in there.
John Stratus.
From 10 years ago?
Yep.
Oh.
Why is that weird? Why does everybody say that like it's a weird thing?
Not most people store jock straps in lockers for 10 years, Kirk.
What happens to the football team? You get an internal locker in high school. Thank you. Yeah, I know. All right. Well, I'm gonna go tally these votes, and we'll see what happens. Bye, Kirk.
Yes. Ladies, we need to go shopping. Where's the closest 7-Eleven?
Down the street.
All right. Okay. Well, I'm still tallying up all these votes, but it is time for the first reunion dance. So everybody, find your partner.
Got mine right here.
Oh, I know you do. Alright, so just find your partner, and we're just gonna do our first reunion dance. And as we all know, it's about lost love. Alright.
You move over here so I can just look this way. Thank you. I know. You look so good.
All my life.
need some time to think.
Time to think?
I need to get on a saddle.
Where have you been all night?
Yeah, old lockers. Figured out coming back here would help me feel better after that.
What makes it even worse? I mean, I look at all the notches in my locker and I feel like there's one notch missing.
What does that mean? Time to think. What does that mean?
Sometimes men and women folk need time to think.
That makes no sense whatsoever.
How did that not? Have you never taken the time to
I
think?
have never thought once in my life.
You're driven by emotion?
Just do what feels good right then, and then that's what I do. What's there to think about? I like her, she likes me, we should be doing it with cherry Slurpee all over us.
That's a horrifying picture. It is. I mean, the stickiness alone. You really are like it's sticky.
Like Slurpee? Slurpee? I don't know. There's something there, right? But then, like, I like her, she likes me, I do what you say, I bear my feelings out there, you know, I try to get with the year 2000, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm gonna be a feelings guy, and I put my feelings out there, and then where does it leave me?
Front of your old locker.
Yeah. Looking at notches of the past.
What did she say she wanted?
She said she wanted time to think.
And what else?
I was too busy staring at her boobs.
As she ran off, I think she's rattled on something about getting on that saddle again. No, stop thinking sexual. There's something there.
She wants me to buy her a horse. Take her to the track.
No.
See, I'm not good at this stuff. It's so much easier when it's just like, I want you, you want me, we do it.
Why
And
did she first fall in love? Remember that?
why does any girl fall in love?
You share your secret about donating money?
I'm just making up crap. I don't own any 7-Elevens. I can barely afford the Slurpee.
She loves you because you told her you love animals.
It's so complicated. Because I don't get it.
Sometimes you gotta treat a woman like a little Sometimes you gotta treat a woman like a kitten. Pet her nice, make her purr, make her feel all skin. Put a little pot in her corner, feel at home. Do as a Romans do. You go to Rome. You gotta pet that kitten and make it purr. You
And don't be a wussy. I gotta treat that kitten real nice and pet her hair.
But do you still like Slurpees?
Yes, but I'm allergic to animals. I hate them, actually.
You hate animals?
Well, I'm hungry. I used to be anyway, but...
Todd, you're making it so hard for me to love you.
Just putting it all out
Just
there.
take that armor off. You can be a cuddly man and not be worried about what other people are James, and I'll get my animal fix in then. And then I'll come home and we'll eat meat that you hunted, because it's legal in Indiana.
Are you being serious?
Of course I am.
I don't know what to say.
No one's ever treated me this way. I don't know if it's true. And I don't know what I'm to do.
I'll tell you. Slurp my love. Slurp my love. Take it all. Slurp my love.
Slurp your love.
Slurp my love. Take it all. Will you slurp my love?
Slurp your love.
Slurp my love. Just take it all and slurp my love. Me, I will not be bad. So slurp my love.
I'm right here, and I'm looking at you with hands of gold and eyes of blue. I got nothing, it's for all around, and baby, I'm gonna work you down.
Guys, I got the results of the prom queen vote and the prom king vote. Our king for the prom that happened 10 years ago, our king is James! And our queen, I didn't see this one coming, but our queen for the prom that happened 10 years ago is Steve / Shaedler-Luera!